Hey guys, welcome to this amazing course. So in this course we will teach you that inside your WordPress website how you can create AI tools. Okay, so basically you can convert your WordPress website into a SaaS. Okay, and you can charge people on the basis of point system. Now how all these things work I will explain you in this video. And one more thing, the same thing you can apply to maybe your existing website if you already have, or to any kind of website. Okay, and it's absolutely free method. And one thing which I just want to first of all tell you, that we will not going to do any kind of a coding or anything. ChatGPT will going to do all the tasks for us. Okay, and of course we will be using OpenAI API. And do not worry if you don't know anything about API and how to use ChatGPT. So everything has been taught, from setting up the WordPress website to setting up the ChatGPT and how to generate the API, and everything has been, by the way, covered inside this course. Okay, so you guys do not have to worry. So the concept is very simple. See, we will teach you how to build AI tool functionality. So you can create as many as tool. Just for a teaching purpose I have shown you with few AI tool. You can create as many as tool without any coding. So anyone can access your tool like this, and if they were just going to enter the topic, for example, let's say digital marketing tips, click on generate SEO suggestion, and you will going to see the AI tool will just going to generate the digital marketing tips, okay, with all the points. So you can just copy it and you can use it. Now if you will going to notice one thing, okay, if you just go to the your home section again, now you will going to see it will just going to cost some points. That means whenever you use any tool, okay, so whenever you use any tool, so it will going to cost some points. So what will going to happen is that users basically have to buy points, then only they can use your AI tool. And the amazing thing about this is that if anyone will basically do not register, so until unless they will not going to register, like if they just try to access this tool, so it will always going to say them that login or register. So for example, the business is Kuku Courses and the website is, let's say, kukucourses.in, just one example. If I just click on generate, so you will see it will not going to allow users to generate any content until unless they just sign up or log into the website. So this is for the security reason. Okay, and here you can see all the tools you will going to create. So basically the purpose of this course is just to teach you how the system works and how you can set up this system. Okay, so this same system you can create in any type of website, whether you have an e-commerce website, online course website. For example, if I just show you my website, kukucourses.com, so this is an online course website, but here I just integrated this functionality. Okay, the tools you can see here, right? So this is what I try to teach you. The course is about to teach you the fundamentals, how you can build this type of a system, AI tool system, on your WordPress website. So you can use it for any kind of a website and you can provide this as a service. So it's a very great way to generate another or generate new passive income on your existing WordPress website, or even if you are starting. So we will also teach you how you can create this system from scratch as well, right? So very powerful course. Okay, very simple but very powerful course. Okay, and one more thing, that this course is all about creating the AI tools on the WordPress website. So we will not going to focus too much on the designing part, but of course you can design it the way you want, because we will going to use the Elementor drag and drop builder for free. So you can just customize your website the way you want. Okay, so very powerful course, and if you guys are interested, to learn about this tool, okay, or learn about this course and system, how to build or convert your WordPress website into a SaaS business, okay, for absolutely free, okay, with free plugins and resources. So make sure that you watch this course and enroll inside this course. It will really going to help you out, okay. So let's just go ahead and let me teach you about what domain is. So domain is basically the address of your website, okay. So whenever you create any website, and not only it's limited to the website, it can be maybe for your application, okay, you have created that, or maybe for your web apps. So for anything which you are running, so it requires a domain, okay, especially with the web version of the applications, okay. So if you need any website, application or web apps, so for each and everything one domain is very much important. Now let's just understand that with one example. Suppose I just search for apple.com, and if I click on the enter button on the browser, it will take me to the apples.com website, okay. So basically, to come to this website, or I can say Apple's website, I need to type this address, that is apple.com. Similarly, suppose if I just search for amazon.com, so suppose I just want to visit maybe Amazon's website, okay. So I have to type this address, so amazon.com, it will take me to the Amazon's website. So whenever we talk about domain, okay, so it's basically the address of any website, okay. And do not worry about how to set up domain, each and everything will be covered, okay. So you do not have to worry about anything, okay. But hope you guys have understood. So if you're creating one website or application or maybe some app, so for that you require one domain name, okay. So we will teach you about how to set up domain name later on. But when you will going to get domain, so maybe if you have any website, so so people can just type your website domain name here, and when they will click on enter, they can just go directly to your website, okay. So that is very awesome, right? So this is what basically the domain is all about. Now if we just talk about one more concept we do have, okay, is known as web hosting. Web hosting, okay. So now what is web hosting? So guys, web hosting basically means it's basically the storage, okay, of your website, okay. It can be of your website or application or for your apps, okay. So web hosting is also very much important. So suppose if you are just talking about Amazon, let's say Apple, okay. So Apple have all these images, text, okay, these buttons, okay, and all these pictures, videos. So all these things require some kind of a storage, okay. Similarly with the Amazon, let's say there are plenty of products, they have images, so all these things require some sort of storage, and that storage is known as web hosting. So to create any powerful website, okay, to create any powerful website, you require to work with both domain and web hosting, and both are actually very much important, okay. So this is what we will going to teach you now, that how you guys can basically set up both of them, okay, at a very affordable price. So this is what we will be teaching you right now, that how you can set up the domain and web hosting, okay. But hope you guys have got a clear cut idea about what domain is and what web hosting is, okay. And do not worry, you do not require any kind of a coding, okay. It's very simple. We will just going to go with the very simple methods, so that even if you are non-beginner, okay, or you don't have any type of a coding line knowledge, I can say, okay, so still you can just work with this, okay. Now guys, let's talk about how we guys can set up the web hosting and domain all together, okay. So I'm giving you the best solution. Okay, so what you guys can do is that you can just go ahead and search for this. Okay, everything in small on in your browser, that is hostinger.com. Okay, hostinger.com, everything in small, HOSTINGR, hostinger.com slash Bing commerce. Okay, so just search for this, which you can also see in the screen. Okay, so just search for this, click on enter button, and then according to your country it will just going to take you with that location. Okay, so from the top you can also change as per other countries as well, but suppose you're from United States, by default if you just follow the link you will automatically come to the website, okay, of Hostinger as per your location. So here if you will going to see, if we just talk about Hostinger, so Hostinger is a web hosting company, and it can also provide you the domain name. Okay, so what right now we will going to go ahead and get one web hosting. So just click on here the hosting option and click on this web hosting. Okay, so from here you can just go ahead and pick the web hosting plan. Okay, whatever plan you require. Okay, but the benefits you can see here is that you can see, even you can just go ahead to the WordPress managed WordPress hosting as well. Okay, but that's totally up to you, both will going to work the same way, but I will just go with the hosting, web hosting. Okay, now from here guys, you guys can see that we have several plans. Okay, now if you will just going to see here is that you will also going to get one free domain, you can see, for 1 year. Okay, with the Hostinger, so you can get the free domain inside web hosting as well, and the web hosting which we are using right now is known as Hostinger. Okay, Hostinger. So this is the web hosting company which we will going to take. Okay, it's very affordable as compared to others. Now if you will just going to see some technical parts, like you can create 100 websites, this much monthly traffic it can handle, and I suppose that if you are just starting right now, so this plan is sufficient for you. You will going to get 100 GB storage, which is kind of a sufficient for any website. Okay, if you're creating any website applications or apps, so for them 100 GB are sufficient. Okay, then indoors, that means how many media like images and all those things you can upload to your website, so it's huge. Okay, you do not have to worry about anything. You will going to get weekly backups, free emails, and free SSL. What is SSL? So at the top, whenever you click on any website, you will see the connection is secure, so that is because of SSL. So you will going to get unlimited absolutely for free. Okay, and there are plenty of other benefits as well, but let's not go with this for now. Okay, let's just pick up the plan. Okay, so of course as per your country you can go ahead, but I'm from, let's say, India, so I will just go with the India content. Okay, just ignore the value. Okay, the process are absolutely same. Okay, so I will just go with this plan, premium one, which has the free domain. You can see free domain, right? Free domain. But in the India version they also have one single plan where they have the free domain feature. Free domain is not available, so this is the reason I suggest you guys to at least pick the premium, or go with the business or cloud. Startup is basically when you will going to have a good amount of traffic, then you can just further upgrade it. But with premium and business plan, I will suggest you guys. Okay, so just click on choose file. Okay, choose plan, click on the choose plan button, and then you will basically be able to see the discounts. Okay, so here you guys can see that if you just go with, let's say, 12 months, and I suggest you guys to go with the 12 months, because here you can see you have a free domain, plus you will going to also get 3 months free included with this order. But if you will just going to, let's say, reduce it for 24 months, it approx 2 years. Okay, so for this you will also going to get the free domain, But if you will go to the 12 months, here also you will going to get a free domain. Okay, but problem will be when you will go with the 1 month, so you will not going to get any free domain. Okay, so make sure that you at least go with the 12 months. But if you will going to notice that more duration you will going to increase, so more amount you can save here right now. Okay, more discounted price you will going to get here. So suppose if I just go with, let's say, maximum plan. Okay, so you can see that I can save up to this much amount, so it's huge amount. Okay, so as per your currency you will be also be able to see that. But I'm basically going for teaching purpose. Okay, so I will just going to pick up this plan, okay, of 12 months. Okay, so this 12 months I'm just picking up for myself, but of course you can also pick up 12 months, but I suggest to go with more higher plan if possible. And the best thing is that you can also get the discount. So if you have a coupon code, you can just apply here, and you can apply, by the way, my coupon code, that is Bing Commerce. Okay, so just write this coupon code, everything in capital. Okay, and when you will just going to click on apply button, you will be able to get more further discount. Here you can see the coupon code has been applied, and you can see now it discounted more. Okay, and after you choose the proper period, okay, make sure you are choosing with the free domain available. Okay, then just click on continue button, and the best benefit is that you will going to get 30 days money back guarantee as well. So in case if you are not happy with it, you can always refund it. You can have 30 days money back guarantee. Click on the continue button. Okay, then it will ask you to create one account. Okay, so you if you have the email address and the password, so you can just create one account, or you can even sign up with Google. So suppose just for fast process, I can just go and sign up with the Google. Okay, let's just sign up. Okay, so it's done, about to done, and then we just have to pay, and then boom, we will be able to get this domain. Okay, and just see here what problem it has. Okay, okay, so okay, so it's basically the first name. Okay, so just put your first name, last name. Okay, here. Okay, so if you have any name, you can just put that. Okay, just put your phone number, residence, and whatever details it will going to ask, you can. Okay, and company details are not compulsory. Okay, so just put these details, like I can just put maybe some. Okay, okay, so just put your address and then click on continue button. Put the address. Now you can basically put the payment details. Okay, you can just pay with the credit card. Okay, so according to your country, whatever the best solution it will going to have, it will show you that. Okay, so just make the payment. Okay, and you can see the summary about the plan which you are taking, and further details about tax and all. Okay, so make sure that you just go ahead and make the payment. Okay, so guys, you guys can see that after you will going to make the payment, this is where it will going to redirect me. So I can just click on create a website, click on next button, and then it will just going to ask you that how do you want to build your website. Okay, so I will just going to click on this skip button. Okay, and then it is asking you that what domain name you want to go with. Okay, so here I will going to suggest you guys to put your domain name. Okay, now if you will just going to see that now you just have to select a domain name. Now when you will going to talk about the domain name, guys, so it's very much important to understand two things about domain. So whenever you choose domain name, so it should be short, and try to go with the domain name which is meaningful. Okay, so suppose here if you will maybe going to type, let's say, about okay, what domain name do you want to use. Okay, so here you can just, let's say, search for, let's say, anything. Suppose you have a shoes business, so you can just search for shoes, anything. Okay, so it will just going to show you that what are the domains available, okay, and how and what are the domain name that has already been taken, okay. So like here you can see related to the shoes, it will just going to show you all the appropriate domain name, okay. uh, so here you can just choose as per your business. So for example, you can, if you're a shoe manufacturing business, so you can just search for shoe maker global, okay, something like that, okay. So anything, okay, anything that doesn't matter. Now you can see shoes maker global.in, okay. You can go with shoesglobal.pw, shoes makerglobal.com, okay. So .com extension is very popular, so if you have that, so I suggest you to go with that only, okay. Then IO is also very popular, and according to countries, like in India, .in is very powerful, and like in United States, okay, .com is of course very powerful around the world, but .uk, like in United Kingdom, .uk is kind of a more popular. So that's totally up to you. So these are extension .com, .pw, .me, okay. So if you will just go to the Apple's website, apple.com, okay, you can see apple.com. So .com is the extension of domain. So that's totally up to you, whatever option you want to go with. Now suppose if you have some uh, uh, courses related business, okay, so you can just search for courses, or if you have something, let's say, related to maybe let's say if you are English related teacher, so just search for domains like English learn, anything like that, okay. So it will just going to give you the idea that what domains are available or not, okay. So it will just going to show like englishfluencypro.com, okay. So this is the domain available. So similarly, maybe I can go with, let's say, this domain, okay. So okay, so this domain is also available, or just try to go with .com. So that's totally up to you, okay. Whatever domain you want, so just select your domain name, whatever you want to, and then just click on the next button, okay. So always remember that when you just talk about the domain, it should be short and meaningful, okay. Now if we just talk about select the primary information, so just go to the next step, put your details, okay, like for the details here, and click on finish registration. We're just going to click on finish registration, it will just going to register your domain, okay. So the process are very simple and easy, okay. If you are just going with very first time, so it can be little bit complicated, but do not worry. Now from here you just have to select the country. Now I will going to suggest you that whatever your target audience is, so according to that, select the location. For example, if you think that your target audience are more in the United States, okay, so just choose with that option. If you think that your country is not here, okay, for example, let's say if you are belonging from, let's say, maybe let's say Russia, okay, and if your country is not here, okay, so in that case, whatever country that is very much near to your country, just select that, okay. So this is what you have to do. So basically, as per your customers, so what do you think from where your customers will be from most, okay, or if it's a global, so you can just choose anything, that doesn't matter, okay. If you think that your customers are global, okay, around the world, so you can just go with any location. But if you have some certain place where you feel that your customers will going to buy more, okay, so in that case, just select the very nearest location. Like in my case, it directly giving me my country, so I can select that. Or if your country is not available here, so just select the very nearby country here, okay. Then click on the next button, and then it will just going to initialize the setup, okay, and it will hardly going to take few minutes, okay. Just wait for few seconds, and the things will be sorted up here, okay. Now after that, it will just going to take you here after a few seconds, okay. And do not worry about this, okay, that your domain is connecting to hostinger, so it can take approx 12 minutes maximum, okay. But you can always just refresh it to check if it's connected or not. Otherwise it also doesn't matter too much, or what we suggest is to just wait for 12 minutes, okay, and then just go with the process, okay. Guys, you can see that after you will basically going to refresh it after some time, some minutes later. So this is how it will just going to look like, okay. Amazing. Now we will going to talk about the WordPress, okay. Now there's one new concept, so we just have learned about what domain is, what web hosting is all about. Now the very third friend I can say we have is now is the WordPress. Okay. So now what is WordPress? Okay. So understanding WordPress is also very much important. So WordPress is basically a kind of a CMS. Okay, that basically helps you to build website. Okay, that will basically going to help you to build websites. And nowadays people are also using to create some apps with it, okay, or some tools and so on. So this is what WordPress is. It's totally free and open source. Now what we have to do in the step number 3, okay, is that we just have to install this WordPress inside our web hosting. So this is what we have to do, and it's very simple. In just one click you can do that very easily, okay. So you can just go ahead here to the website, just go to WordPress. That's it. Now in case if you don't see anything here, so just go to this auto installer directly, okay, and select here WordPress, because that is what we have to install. Select that and just put the website name. So suppose if you are just creating your website for kitchen related thing, okay, so you can just type whatever name it is, but whatever domain name you have taken, so according to that keep your website name as well, okay. So in my case I have taken this domain, so suppose I just take this name only, okay, like this. And after that you just have to put the username, so whatever email you have, so that same you can just put it over here and just set the password here. Now make sure that you remember this username and password, because this will going to help you to log into your website, okay. So suppose I just create one this one, okay. So make sure it follows all criteria, that basically in your password there should be one number, lowercase, one symbol, uppercase, and so on, okay. And in advance you don't have to do anything, but make sure just remember whatever password and username you keep here, okay. Then just simply click on the next button and just choose the PHP. But if you don't know about anything, so just leave it by default. Click on the install button. You can just update the password if you want. Now you will going to see the WordPress is getting installed inside your web hosting itself, okay. So this is the reason web hosting is very much important. It is basically a main dashboard. From here you can just manage your domain, your complete website or WordPress, whatever you want, okay. Now just wait for it to show up here. So it can take some amount of time, okay. So you guys do not have to worry about anything, okay. uh, okay, so you can see that it's we have installed the WordPress. Now to go to your website admin panel, you can just simply click here to the admin panel, okay. Just tap it over here and you will going to notice, okay, right now it's not working. Let's just do not worry, let's just again try. Okay, so if it's still it will not going to work, so what you can do is that you can always go ahead and let me just see if we have anything here to do. And in case if it doesn't work, so just make sure you just go to SSL just for confirmation, okay, that whether the SSL has been installed or not. So you can see that in our domain it has been installed, okay. And if it still doesn't work, just go to overview, okay. Whatever website you have, you can just simply click on admin panel again. From here, let's try to go to WordPress again. In case if it doesn't work, so after 5 to 10 minutes you can just go ahead and work with that, okay. But now you can see everything is working, and now I'm inside the website main dashboard. Now this is how your WordPress website will going to look like, okay. Now let's first uh, let me make you guys understand how to clean your WordPress website. So very first thing you have to do is to go to settings, click on the general, okay. Then from here, make sure you just tick mark this anyone can register, which is very much important. And just choose the time zone, whatever country you are in. For example, in my case, I can choose this one because this is the time zone as per my country. But make sure this anyone can register is important, okay. Because if you create maybe any e-commerce website or any type of a website, so in case if you don't have this functionality enabled, so people cannot be able to register and purchase maybe from your website, okay. So just click on the save changes button, done. Now what you have to do is that you just have to go to permalinks and make sure that in your case it is selected to the post name. In your case, it can be selected to some other options, but make sure you select it to the post name and then click on save changes. Okay, so selecting post name is very much important, and you can see it's updated. Now, what you can do is that you can just go to plugins. Now, what is this plugin and all? I will going to talk about that later on. Okay, but okay, let's just talk about that in later on. Just click on this dashboard button. Okay, or okay, just go to this install plugins, okay. And what you can do is that you can just select this one, these options, go to bulk action, and from here you can just delete them, okay. Just delete them, or you can just first make it deactivate, click on apply, okay, and again select it and just delete it, click on apply, click on okay. That's it. Now just go to dashboard, and from the top, just follow me. Okay, just untick all of them so that you can make your WordPress website clean and simple. Okay, awesome. Now, always just make sure that when you click on the dashboard, so whatever URL you will going to get. Okay, so just copy that URL. This is your login URL. So even if you just open this URL, let's say in the private window, it will ask you your username and password. So remember, I told you to remember that username and password. So that username and password you have to put it here and click on login button. So again it will take you to the main dashboard of WordPress, okay. That's it. So this is what I want to teach you. And again, as I am saying, in case in future you again want to log into your website, so just save this URL anywhere, okay, maybe to your system, okay, or maybe to your uh, notes or anywhere, okay. So just save this URL, and whenever you want to go ahead, just use this URL, okay. So whenever you put this URL, okay, it will take you to the WordPress dashboard, okay. That's it. And this is how we are now be able to set up the WordPress, okay, and we are ready to build the website on it, okay. I'm very much excited by the way, and you can just use it to build some AI tools, e-commerce website, maybe online course website, or let's say membership website, or any kind of a website you can create with WordPress, okay. You can also close the hostinger panel, and this is now we are ready to build amazing website. Guys, so to build this particular tool, we have used some free resources like images and plenty of other things. So I just wanted to provide you that free resource, okay. So it's totally for free. So what you can do is that you can just search for Kuku courses, click on enter button, and then just go to this website, kukucourses.com website, okay. You will come up here, just scroll at very bottom, or you can just click on this library, you will see this library option here. Then scroll at very bottom, you will see access our logged resources. So you just have to click here and you will see this build AI tools with point system. You can even press Ctrl and F for window users and Command and F to search for this build AI tool one. Okay, so in future there can be a plenty of other items, so you can just search for that. Then you will see this one. Just click on view, then it will be a password protected. Okay, so in your case it may show you something like this. It will tell you to put the password. Okay, like let me show you. For example, it can tell you to enter the password like this. So the password will be you can just type B, okay, A, okay, T W P S. Okay, so I'm again repeating. So the password will be B A, okay, wait, let me just show you. B A, then T, okay, B A T W P S, okay, WPS, and then you just have to add 6A. Okay, so you just have to do like this and just enter the password here, click on enter, and then you will be able to access this particular resource. And just first download this, click here to download that. Okay, and then we have provided all the resources which we will going to use for this course, like all the code, prompts, code, each and everything. So make sure that throughout this course we will going to use this particular article. So make sure you just access it and download the resource, and after you will download the resource, you will see that resource here as well. Okay, which is this one. So you can just drag in case if you want to. If you are a window user, right click, you will see extract option, or if you are a Mac user, just double click and then you will see the folder will be generated, and inside this folder we have all the files like trainer files, and how to use that we will going to talk about that inside this course. Okay, so you guys do not have to worry about anything. Now guys, let's see how the things will going to work. So first of all, what I recommend you guys is to just go to Kuku courses. Just search for Kuku courses, you will see this first link, kukucourses.com. Okay, this is the link where you have to go. Just go to this website and just click on login and sign up, which is very much important. If you don't have account, just register, put your username, set your email address, set your password, and register to my website. Or if you already have the account, just log in it. Okay, so after basically you will going to you know register or log into the website. So you will see the menus like this. Awesome. Now you can just simply go to the tools. Okay, and from the tools you can see, you guys will going to see all the tools I have. So basically in this course I will teach you how you guys can set up these tools. Okay, the tools which you are seeing over here. Okay, and the best part is that these tools will going to work on the basis of points. Now like here you can see current balance I have is 490. Now suppose if any customers want to use any of your tool, for example, if I just click on this SEO keyword generator, I will click on access this tool. Now to use this tool, it will always going to cost 5 points. So you can see 5 points here. Okay, um, so current points I have is 490, so I have a sufficient balance, right? So if someone will, let's say, search for, let's say, digital marketing tips, maybe let's generate the keywords, the best keywords for this purpose. And you can see this is how you will going to get the keyword idea. Okay, You can simply copy this and use these keywords wherever you want to. Now if you will just again see, right now you can see we have a 490 balance. Now if I just again go to the tools, now you will see that, and here also you can see 5 point is deducted because we use that tool, and now the balance is 485. So customers basically have to have this balance, okay, then only, or I can say points, then only they can use your tools. And maybe when you will notice, when you will register first time to my website, you will going to get 10 points free. And of course you can always come to this link, okay, click here and you can learn how to get free points, okay, by the way. But this is how the system will going to work. So we will first of all teach you how you can set up the WordPress website. In the very next section you will going to see the setup guide, where we will teach you about WordPress, okay, how to set a WordPress including the domain name and web hosting setup. And then we will teach you how to set up the WordPress, okay. And inside, after you will set up your WordPress, then we will teach you how you can set up these AI tools. Now the look will of course not be the same, but I will teach you the concept, like how the tools work, okay. Practically I will teach you how to set up this functionality of a PowerPoint, and of course you can customize each and everything the way you want. This course is basically to teach you the just to teach you about the tools, okay, which you can see up over here, okay. That's it, okay. And we will teach you how you can integrate this point system on your website to get the results like this, okay. So whenever someone will going to use your tools, you will basically going to uh, you will basically going to able to generate this type of system. So whenever someone will going to use your tool, the customers points will going to deduct. And suppose if customers wants to buy more points, they will just click on this, let's say, button like buy more points, and from here they can just buy any of your package. For example, let's say if they want to get 3000 points, so they will have to pay this much amount, okay. And when they will going to pay, so that points will be added here. So suppose if someone will going to purchase, let's say, $22, and he will get 3000 points. So after he will purchase it, so it will start to show here in the tools 3000 plus 485, okay. So 3485 will be, that means 3485 will be the points, okay, total. So hope you guys are understanding how the system will going to work, which we will going to teach you over here, okay. And the thing is that you need some little bit of, let's say, knowledge, but we will going to try our 100% to teach you with the AI tools. But there might be some error in the future, okay. That generally happens, very small, okay. So you can always tell to ChatGPT to fix that. We will teach you each and everything, okay. So you guys do not have to worry about anything. But in nutshell, you guys have understood the concept, okay, how the system will going to work, how our AI tools will going to work, okay. So this is the system we will teach you. So basically in this course, as I have mentioned, you will learn how to set up this type of AI tools, where people can use your AI tools, and when they will use it, after that some points will be deducted, okay. And if they want to purchase more points, they can just purchase it. So this functionality, how this functionality will going to work, we will teach you, so you will going to get the idea how the system works. But as I have mentioned, you can see the design, It's all depends on you how you want to customize it. But our purpose for this course is to teach you how to set up your or how to turn your WordPress into a SaaS. We will just going to give you the idea, the practical example scenario, but after that how to customize, how to design your website, it's all depend on you. How to do marketing, that's all depends on you. So it's this course is only about creating this functionality on your website. Okay, so this is what we want to teach you. So make sure that first you set up each and everything. Okay, everything we will going to teach you by the way. Okay, so this is all we wanted to teach you here guys. Okay, now guys we will teach you first of all about ChatGPT. It's very much important by the way, okay, to access ChatGPT. So what you guys can do is very simple. First of all, you can just go to and search for ChatGPT. Click on enter. You will see this link chatgpt.com. Just go to this platform here and just sign up. Okay, in case if you don't have, if you're creating the first time, if you already have, just log in. Okay, so just click on this sign up button. Okay, so that you can access to chat gpt. Okay, so after that make sure you just put your email address, just sign up with let's say Google or Microsoft or Apple, or you even you can put your email address and just sign up to the OpenAI account. Idea is very simple, nothing complicated. Okay, after that it will ask you to put your phone number and then it will just verify your phone number. That's it. And then you can always just go to chat gpt. From that same link just search for chat gpt. After you will just going to do the sign up. Okay, just search for chat gpt, click on enter, and again when you will go here you will land up over here. Awesome, right? Nothing complicated. So in this way you guys can basically access to chat gpt. Now what we have to do is that we just have to program the chat gpt. Okay, and one more thing, you have signed up to chat gpt by the way. And in case if you want to learn more about let's say OpenAI and also we have one free course as well on our website. It's totally of 2 hours free. Okay, and how you can get this, again just go to my website, that is courses.com website. Okay, and just scroll down at the very bottom, just click on let's say this free courses here. Just click here on the free courses and just search for OpenAI. Awesome, and you will see this course. Just click on this course, cross it, and it will take you guys to this course. So basically OpenAI is a company that has created tools like ChatGPT API, and this API we will also going to use for this course. Okay, by the way, but there are plenty of applications which are created using OpenAI. Okay, so OpenAI is a company that has created tools like DALL-E, their models, API, and so on. Now, if you don't know about all these things, what is models, DALL-E, API, and so on, so I will request you guys to watch this 2 hours free course. It's totally free by the way. You do not have to pay for anything. Just click on the start learning button and learn. Okay, totally optional course if you are interested by the way. Okay, uh, okay, so you will basically going to learn each and everything. Now just close it, close this course. If you're interested you can learn that. Now what I will going to do is that I will just going to use the chat gpt. Okay, so even if you will going to use the free version, it will also going to provide you with a 4.0. But the problem there is that it basically will like here you can see it will also going to work. Okay, the same way you do not have to, you just have to upload the file, but after some time it has some limit problem. So for teaching purpose, I'm not going with the free one, okay, but it will just going to work the same way, okay, so do not worry. But let's just go to chat gpt here and just do one thing. You just have to write here something, okay, so you exactly have to uh, write like this, okay, and you may need to change something. So I have provided you this folder, remember, AI tools on WordPress. So there will be many files. So here in the trainer one, we have provided two files. So you just have to upload these two files to ChatGPT. Okay. Now let's just go to ChatGPT. Just click on this file option. Okay, just click on this file option. Upload from computer. This was the folder. This is the trainer. I will select this two. I will just going to open this. Now these two are the PDFs. Now we will basically going to train our chat GPT for building AI tools. So what I can type, hey, you are expert in uh, WordPress, okay, and AI, okay. Now your task is to help me build AI tools on WordPress using uh, OpenAI API and PHP code, okay, or you can just write like using OpenAI API, okay. Now you can just write like this. Uh, we will create PHP code for WordPress back and one UI code for uh, user interaction, okay, using the point system, okay. I have provided you files attached, okay, so analyze it and understand how how uh, we how we will going to build AI tools, okay. Now guys, right now we only have two files, so maybe in future I can add some other files. So what you have to do, for now we have only two files, so you have uploaded the two files. But in case if I add other files, so you also have to upload all the files, okay. So whenever you are watching it, so so at that time if it has more files, so you all have to upload all the files together, okay. So be careful with that, okay. uh, so here you can see, you just have to write like this, and then you can say uh, that so after you analyze the file, tell me, okay. So you can just write like this, click on the enter button, that's it. Now ChatGPT will going to analyze these two files, okay. uh, okay, so you can see basically it is just telling you how the things will basically going to work, okay. Okay, so it will basically going to analyze it, so you guys do not have to worry about anything, okay. So it will just going to just give you some steps, and you just do not have to worry about anything, that's it. So this is the task you have to do. Just wait for the chat gpt to give you all the response, by the way. but you guys do not have to worry about anything over here. Okay, that's it. Now what we have done here is that if you were just going to see that we have just given some training, okay, to the chat gpt so that it can work the way we want to. Okay, so that is what we have done right now. But you have successfully, understood how the things will going to work. Okay, so just make sure you can say to ChatGPT, okay, about anything. If you have some problem, you can always ask it. We will going to see when we will going to teach you each and everything. You will learn each and everything. So at that point of time, you will learn a lot of things. But right now, we have got the access to ChatGPT and we have trained the ChatGPT for our particular tasks to build AI tools. Okay, so now we just have to set up the WordPress. Okay, so in the next section you will see how to set the WordPress, and after you will set up, this is how it will going to look like. Okay, so make sure that watch the other section to set up the WordPress. Now if you will just going to see the commands here which we have put to ChatGPT while training it, we said that you just have to create two types of code, that is PHP code and UI code. Now, what are these two things? Let's try to understand that. Okay, so we have to create two types of code. Let me just write here. One will be the PHP code, PHP code, and do not worry, ChatGPT will going to create this PHP code. Okay, and UI code for us, so you guys do not have to worry about anything. Okay, UI code, awesome. Now this PHP code, why we need this PHP code for backend? So guys, there will be a complete backend. So this is basically the WordPress. Okay, this is the WordPress. So basically in the WordPress in the backend, okay, when you will set up the WordPress, so then in the backend we will going to create this PHP code. So this is basically the machine. Okay, so like if I just share you with some example, so for example, let's say car. So you all know that car basically runs with the engine. Okay, so if I just show you, let's say Ferrari engine. So Ferrari engine basically helps the Ferrari to, run, right? So this engine works as a backend. So basically, I can just write here. Let me just make the things very much simple because I don't want you to, face any problem. Okay, so this PHP code we're going to run like a backend, like a engine to run your AI tools, and this requires coding, but ChatGPT will going to do all the coding for us, right? So you guys do not have to worry about anything. Awesome. Now second part is known as UI. So UI means like basically how people will interact with that particular thing. Okay, so for example, let's say we have the example of AI. Okay, so to how the AI will look, for example, if you just see here, to run the Ferrari there is some interior, like you can see we have some handle, okay, and some gearbox. So basically this is UI, user interface, how the users will going to use this steering, this gearbox and so on. Okay, now similarly for our AI tool we have some UI. So you all know that what is UI, like this. So for example, YouTube title generator, if you just click on access this tool, Now you can see that this is the user interface. So basically here people will come, they will just write the topic on which they want to generate the title for their YouTube, and it will going to show them the result. For example, if I just run, let's say, digital marketing course online, maybe awesome, let's click on generate titles, and this will going to work and it will just going to show you the result. Nothing complicated. So basically this is the UI. So UI means where people will interact with your tool. Okay, so this will be the UI. So it will be like a user interface, okay, where people will basically going to use your AI tools. Okay, so let me just write here user interface. So here people will be basically be able to use your tools, and when you will going to have these two things, okay, then you can easily build AI tools inside your WordPress. Okay, so let me just write here you can easily build AI tools on your WordPress. So first thing which you require is to create some PHP code, and the second thing which you require is to create the UI for that. Okay, so ChatGPT will going to help us to do each and every task. It will help us to create the PHP code, that is the backend engine. Okay, that will make this tool run. Like to make Ferrari run, okay, we need engine, that is the backend of the Ferrari to make it run. So similarly, like AI tools, we need some backend, the engine that we will going to uh, create with the help of ChatGPT. And if you will just going to see when we have told you to train the ChatGPT, so here we told that we will create PHP code for WordPress backend. Now you have understood why we told ChatGPT. We told ChatGPT that you need to create this PHP code for backend for the AI tool. So this is what we told here to the ChatGPT. And another thing, we told ChatGPT to create a UI code for user interaction. So now you have understood to run the Ferrari, okay, or maybe to run our AI tool, we need some user interaction, okay, some user interface. So we told ChatGPT that you just have to create both, that is the PHP code and the for the WordPress backend, and UI code for the user interaction. And when you will going to have these two things, you can easily build AI tools on your WordPress. So hope you guys have somehow got the idea about how the things will going to work. Okay, and as I have mentioned, there can be some technical problem as well. For each and everything, ChatGPT is with you. It can solve all the problems for you. Okay. Now that's it. Okay. So this is how you just have to, do the things. Okay. And I guess somehow that's simple. And but before we just do each and everything, it's very much important, okay, to have the WordPress. So in the next section we will teach you how to set up this WordPress, okay, on your website. Sorry, how to set up the WordPress so that we can build AI tools on our WordPress website. Okay, now guys, we will basically going to install some plugins, okay, to our WordPress site. Now if you don't know plugins, so basically plugins are features. If you click on the install plugins, so let me just teach you. So plugins are basically the features. Okay, so if you want to add any kind of features to your website, so you have to install the plugin. Let's say if you want to you know, design without coding, if you want to design your website without coding, so in that case you will going to use one plugin like Elementor plugin. Okay, idea is somehow that simple. So we have to install certain plugins that will going to help us to do this. Now click on add new plugin, and you will going to find a lot of plugins here. You can see different plugins performs or gives us the different features. Now for example, like if you want to boost the speed of your website, so for that we have one plugin, and you can see the rating for that plugins and so on, the last time when it updated. So what you have to do is that you just have to search for all the plugins which I will going to tell you. So just search for my cred, just type this, automatically it will just going to search for this plugin. Okay. And then from here you guys can see a lot of plugins here, and this is the plugin. Okay, you can just particularly install this plugin. Awesome, from here. Okay, so this plugin will going to give you the point system facility. So remember that we have this point feature, so that point feature this particular plugin will going to provide us. Awesome. So after you will do this, you can just click on this okay, do not click on any of the activate button for now. We will going to update all activate all the plugins later on. And the second plugin you have to search is WooCommerce. Search for this plugin, and let's wait. So basically WooCommerce is the e-commerce feature. For example, you can see, okay, let's wait for it to load by the way, then we will going to proceed further. It is taking little bit amount of time. If it takes too much amount of time, just refresh it. Oops. Okay, and then you will see the WooCommerce by automatic. Okay, so just install this plugin only. Click on the install button. Mm, okay, wait, I guess there is some problem. Let me just go to click on add new plugin again by the way, and let's search for WooCommerce again. Mm, let's wait. Earlier time it was loaded. So basically if you will just going to see that, if I just try to buy something, if you just want to buy something, okay, so here you can see that if someone wants to recharge, so they will click on the recharge. It will take them to the cart page where they can buy. They can just click on this checkout button. Awesome, they can make the payment. Okay, so this functionality is possible through WooCommerce plugin. So just click on the install now button and wait for it to get installed. This is the plugin you have to go with, WooCommerce by automatic. Do not activate the plugins right now. Let's first wait for the plugins to get installed. Okay, then you remember that we have design. You can see the design, how we have designed our website. It's possible without coding using Elementor. So that is the Elementor plugin. So just search here for Elementor like this. Search for this Elementor plugin. Awesome. And you will see this Elementor website builder by elementor.com. Just install this particular plugin. Okay, let's wait. Now remove this and just search for uncanny automator. And let's wait for this plugin to show up here. You can see uncanny automator by uncanny automator. This is the plugin. Click on the install now. It's totally free. Now this plugin will going to help us to automate the things. Like you remember that we want that when anyone will going to purchase, we want the points to edit in the site. So that functionality, that feature is provided by this particular plugin. Now just search for WP code and you will see this WP code plugin by WP code. Just install this one. Now if you will just going to see or understand that as we have mentioned in our site, we need to create some PHP code and UI code. So this code you will going to work with the plugin known as WP code. Here you can see PHP code and so on. Okay, you can paste here. So this plugin will going to help us to do that task. Okay, and after you just going to do this, you can just search for, let's say, uh, visibility logic, this plugin. Just search for this plugin and you will see this visibility logic for Elementor by star WP. You just have to click on the install now button. Now let's wait for it to get installed. Okay, and just search here one more. I'm not sure it will going to help us or not, but we can just install this, that is the user code one. Okay, so user role, so here you will or just search for user role editor. So you will going to see this type of a plugin, user role editor by Balamaddir, whatever the name is. You can just install this plugin here. That's it. Awesome. And after you install all these plugins, we can now activate it. You can just go to installed plugins. These are the plugins we have installed. These plugins totally free. You can just click on this box to enable all the plugins. From the bulk action, select activate, click on apply. So by bulk, all the plugins will be activated, and in case if we require to add more plugins or delete some plugins, we will going to do that later on. But hope you guys have somehow understood how it works. You can also tick mark again and click on enable auto updates, click on apply. So maybe whenever some new functionality or new version of this free plugin will come, it will automatically going to get updated to your website. Awesome, right? So this is how the things work. And of course, I just now remember, just click on this add new plugin and just search for PayPal. So if you will going to remember that in checkout, how which payment gateway to use to make payment, right? So for that we have to go with some plugin. Now we will going to talk about the payment gateway later on, but you just have to use this payment plugin for PayPal, WooCommerce. Just click on install now. We require this plugin as well, by the way. Okay. Let's wait. Click on the activate button. And how we will going to work later on with this plugin. Okay, now you can just simply go to plugins, click on installed plugins, and we have all the necessary plugin. Click on enable auto updates for this plugin as well. That's it. And as I have mentioned, if we will going to create some new plugins, or if we want to create or add new plugin, we will do that, okay, in later on. Now you can simply just go to the dashboard like this. Okay, and if you want to clean this, you can just click on the screen options, and let's say if you do not want this Elementor one, you can remove that, and rest everything you guys can put. Okay, awesome. You can just drag them here and there as well. Okay, now guys, we will going to talk about the paid plugin, which is totally optional. So you remember this Elementor plugin. Now we have installed the free version. Now free version is also sufficient, but you can also get the paid version. Like you can just search for my-link.in/Elementor. Everything is small. Click on enter. You will just go to Elementor website, and you can see the pricing of Elementor. Okay, pro plugin, and see here. So it's not necessary to purchase it, but it will really going to help you out. But if you want the cheaper option, so I can tell you, you can just search for my-link.in/WPIT. Okay, so make sure you just remember this, my-link.in/WPIT. everything is small. Type this carefully, click on enter. Now you can just get this Elementor at the more affordable price. You can see here with this website, you can just search for Elementor. It's totally safe. Elementor Pro, and you can see that here we have the Elementor Pro. Okay, it's just a one-time purchase. You can just purchase it and you can use it for lifetime, and new updates you will going to get for free as well. You can just purchase this one, and they also are getting some offer, so you can just click on this to purchase their lifetime membership. Okay, which you can basically get all the plugins, pro version of plugins, for free. Okay, like if you remember that we have installed, let's say, Uncanny Automator. If you try to purchase it from the official site, the pricing is too much, like $149. But if you just pay to this website, if you just go here and search for Uncanny Automator, now they will just going to provide you the pro version with their price. You can just purchase it one time, okay, for this product. Or if you just purchase, like here, the lifetime deal, so if you just purchase or pay the one time, you can use all the paid plugins and themes for absolutely free. So I already have the account in this website. I will just going to log into the website. Okay, so wait, let me just log in. To the website, and let me show you. So it's totally optional, by the way. You can see I already have, now I have logged into their website. Now basically I will just going to search for Elementor Pro. So I will just search for Elementor, Pro like this. And as I'm a lifetime member, so I can just download this for lifetime at a very affordable. You can see I can just download it, and it's written unzip this file first. Okay, so if I just go here to my downloads, this is the file. If you're a Windows user, right click. If you're a Mac user, double click. Now you will see this one, Elementor Pro activated. So we have to get upload this file. So I will again click on add new plugin, and I will simply click on upload plugin. I will click on choose the file. I will go and select this one, pro activated. I will open this. I will install it. Now it's totally optional to install this plugin, okay, or take the pro version. Click on the activate plugin. But why we are doing is because you can see that if you access any of my tools, so the style it's possible with the pro version. Like here you can see this functionality that is possible with, you know, paid version. So that's totally optional, otherwise you can stick with the free one as well. So now whenever the new update will going to come in the Elementor, you can always just go to this website. Right now the version is pro 3.20 3.2 3.0. This is the version. So when new version will come, it will display here. You can again download it and just upload it, okay, and replace that. Okay, so it's very simple, by the way. Okay, so that's how you guys can even take some pro plugins or themes from this website. So in future maybe the requirement increase. For example, if you think that, let's say Mycred, okay, Mycred, or let's say some other plugins like Uncanny, if you think that you require the paid version, so you can always just go ahead and get it from here. That's it. Okay, nothing complicated. So this is all about the paid plugin, totally optional as I'm mentioning it again and again. But if you will going to pay, let's say the lifetime $99 only, just a one time, you can use it for lifetime, or even you can pay individually as well. That's totally depend on you, but this is how it works. And if you want to get paid plugin, you can use that website. It's safe, and even my business use it, because we cannot afford too much of pricing. Like Uncanny, it is even not one-time payment. You can see you just have to pay per year, so it's too much for any starters. So that is the reason we have to go with some options, okay, other options. That's it. So hope you guys have somehow understood how the things work and how to get the paid plugins. Okay, now guys, we will going to set up the WooCommerce plugin configuration. Okay, so just click on this WooCommerce and it will take you to here. Okay, so you can just click on set up my store. Then you can say I just starting my business, let's say. Okay, just give your store name. Let's say my name is Kuku Courses, AI Tools, or let me just name it, let's say AI Tools. Okay, and what type of product you want to sell, you can just select whatever you want. In my case, let's stick with the education. Just put your email address and so on. That's it. Click on continue button. Get a boost with our free features. So if you want to, you know, go ahead with all these things, you can, but let's untick this. Let's click on the continue button. Let's wait. Awesome, it will take you here. Okay, now you just have to go to this WooCommerce. Here you can see under settings, okay, and from here you can just put your business address if you want and so on. And if you want to sell to some specific country, you can just do that here. I will not going to waste too much time here. Right now country is in India, but I want to make the payment in US dollars. Okay, like here you can see it's in US dollars. Okay, so it's totally up to you. Okay, so if you are targeting to maybe your own country, so you can choose your country, but I will make it to United States. Click on save changes. Now just go to the payments, which is very much important, and let's set up the payment gateway. But now what is the payment gateway, by the way? So if we just talk about payment gateway, okay, so basically it helps to uh, collect payment. Okay, so basically payment gateway are company. So there are plenty of company who provide this payment gateway feature or functionality. So basically they just collect the payment from your website and they just send money to bank, to your bank account. That's it. So this is what the payment gateway do. Now worldwide there are popular one like PayPal, Stripe. Basically majority of companies or countries use this, but you can have your own local payment gateway. For example, you can just search for, let's say I live in India, so I can search for best payment gateway let's say in India. Similarly, you can search for your country and you will going to find a lot of them. So here you can see Razorpay and so on, right? PayU is also one of them. So for India, we have, let's say, PayU, okay, Razorpay, and so on. So for your country, you can have the different payment gateway, but they all work the same way. Let's say if you want to set up the Razorpay for India, so for your country also the same method. You can just do one thing, a very simple thing which you guys can do is, let's just search here for, let's say youtube.com, and from here you guys can just search for, let's say, WooCommerce Razorpay integration. Okay, like this you will have plenty of video as per your country. If it's a pay, you just replace it Razorpay, now it's PayU, you will find tutorial. So for your country also the same things will happen, but for right now, for this case, PayPal is worldwide, so we will going to use PayPal. So it's very simple, just go to PayPal, or you can just search for my-link.in/PayPal, everything in small, my-link.in/PayPal, click on enter. And then if you don't have, just sign up. It will ask you the basic details, and then it will just going to just sign up with your account. In my case I already have, so I just log in. That's it. Now after the PayPal is here, then what you can do is that you can just come here to finish setup. Okay, and from here you can just enable the PayPal like this, and then click on the save changes button. Awesome. And after that just go to the API settings, and then you will see the option to connect your PayPal. So remove each and everything which you see here, just click on click to connect. it will automatically going to connect. So I will just going to log in, it will automatically going to connect. Okay, so you guys do not have to worry. Click on agree and connect, and that's it. Awesome. So you can see very easily you just connected your PayPal to your website. That's it. Awesome, right? It's just configuring, and in just few seconds it will just going to connect the data. Awesome. And you can see connected. Super simple, super easy, nothing complicated. Now whenever anyone will come to the checkout, they will see the option to pay with PayPal, and when they will make payment, money will go to your PayPal account, and then from your PayPal account, PayPal will send the money to the bank account. For example, you can see many businesses, many clients pay us the money, like this John has paid us the money, and then PayPal just pay us the money in our bank account. So that's how it works. So whenever you receive money, it will show to PayPal account, and PayPal will then automatically send the money to your bank account. That's it. Okay, so this is the small settings you have to do. Then just go to accounts, allow customers to place. Don't do this. Allow customers to log into the existing account during checkout. Allow your customers to create an account during checkout. Allow the customers to create an account on my account page. Untick this one. So just tick mark these options, okay, which is very much important, these three options, and then just click on the save changes. That's it. Email, if you remember that we have taught you to put your business email address, so you can just put your email address, whatever email address you have created, let's say help at the rate whatever you created, you can just put that over here. Okay, and that's it. And site visibility, advanced, we just do not have to do anything. Just make sure the cart page is selected to cart page, checkout to checkout, my account to my account. That's it. Awesome. So in this way we have just done all the basic settings related to WooCommerce configuration. Now basically you are ready to take the payment from your website, and when any customer will make payment on your website, that payment will go to your bank account. So that settings we have done successfully. Okay, now guys we will going to create the products. Okay, products. Now what are products? So you can see when someone will click here. So right now we, in my example website, okay, we have a three products. Product 1, that is the starter pack. Product 2, that is the ultra pack, and product 3, that is the max pack. So these are the three products which people can purchase. So let's see how we can create these products. So it's very simple. You can just go and click on products, click on all products. So from here you guys can see the products we have, and right now there is nothing. So let's click on create product button, and let me just name it from here only. Let's say starter pack. You can just name it whatever you want, starter pack. Okay, rest you do not have to do anything, by the way. Just set the price, for example 6. Okay, let me just put the 6 as a price. That's it. And after that you just do not have to do anything. That's it. Okay, so you can just publish this. One product is created. Now if you just go to all products, now the starter pack is done. Now let's click on add new. Now another product we have is the ultra pack for $9, let's say. So I can just copy that ultra pack. Price is $9. That's it. Click on publish. Now guys, here you can see that we have some numbers. So if you're just going to notice, this number we will going to use in future. So we will basically going to teach you when to use this, by the way. Okay, now let's create another product. Just go to all products, let's click on this add new button, and let's take that as a max pack. Awesome. So just go to max pack, the price is whatever you want to keep. Okay, so that's totally up to you. $22. Awesome. Now that's it, just click on this publish button. Amazing. Okay, so here this is the products we have created, and if you will just going to click on all products, you can just edit and customize them anytime. For example, you can just edit this product, you can just customize the pricing and just click on the update. That's it. We do not require to put the product description and all. Okay, do not worry about that. We just need to put the name of the product and the price. That's it. And as I have mentioned, for this product we will going to require this code, which we will going to teach you in future on. Okay, how to work with that. But in this way we just simply create the products in our website. Okay, now let's see how we can set up the MyCred configuration. So by default, MyCred has lot many options, like we can also make the payments from MyCred. Okay, set the payment gateway, but we are using WooCommerce because it's very dynamic and it can work with all of them. Okay, so let's not do anything here. You just have to first of all click on these points, you will see all these things. Let's skip this, and here we go all the settings of points. Now right now you can see we have named this as a point. You can see point, you can just name it whatever you want. You can say like anything you want to name it, you can. Okay, so basically that will be a reward, like buy points. Okay, so instead of that you want to say buy credits, so you will just going to put here credit, and in the plural you can put credits, right? That's it. And this is basically the settings, and we do not have to do anything over here. Okay, in optimization rank we do not have to do anything. Let's keep it very simple and update it. Okay, let's write here point, points. Done. It's already done, by the way. Just update that. Okay, so it's updated. Okay, and then here you can see something known as log. So now whenever someone will going to buy anything, some points, when their points will be deducted and so on, it will all going to show up over here. Okay, so just click on the hooks, which is very much important. So you can even create some hooks. Now for example, if you want that whenever someone will going to register to my website, so I want to give them some points, so you can just select this like this, and let's say when someone will going to register on your website, you want to give them 10 points, just a free gift. So for that it is just click on the save button. Similarly, you can just add things. For example, people who will going to visit your site daily. So people who will going to visit your site on daily, you want to give them 1 point. Let's say you can just totally customize it. 5 points, 2 points, 1. Let's put it to 1. Let's say if people who want to points for publishing content, if you want to give the points for publishing content, you can. I do not want that. If you want people to give the or let's say if someone will going to buy any of your points or product, remember the products which we have created here. So if you want, if anyone will going to purchase any of the product, So how much point you want to give them, so you can even just reward with that as well if you are interested. So that's totally up to you. Close it. If you want to award points on logins, that means whenever someone will going to log in every per day, so you can just give them 1 point, let's say. So you can just totally customize it the way you want. So this is hooks. So hooks are basically the way you can just give free points, okay, to your visitors to use your AI tools. So for that we have this active hooks option. Okay, so you can totally use it the way you want if you want to. That's it. Okay, so these are some things which you need to do for micrad endpoints. And after you do this, you can just click on the dashboard. Okay, so the product is a one time process you have to do. Okay, micrad is the one time process you have to do, but make sure that in the points log here, whenever, like here you can see that I visited this website, so I got 1 point, right? So all this data you will be able to see here. So whatever happening, whatever things that will going to happen, like if any user will going to use any of the point, okay, so you can basically see that thing, how many points are deducted for that user, and all that details you can see up over here. You can also filter it, by the way. Okay, that's it. So this is the log. If you want to go, you can use that as well. Okay, so guys, now we will going to set the automator. So it's very simple. Here you can see automator. Just click on the automator. Okay, you can of course skip all these things, connect your free account if you want to go. You can just click on go back to the dashboard. That's it. Okay, so from here we can just set the automators. Now basically you all know that we have created the products. Remember, we created these products. So now what we want is that when anyone will going to buy our product, now it can be any product. Okay, it can be any product, whether it's a product max pack, ultra pack, starter pack, or any pack. So we want to allot them points. Okay, we want to give them points. So how we guys can do this? So it's possible with the help of this automator plugin. So you just have to click on all recipes. You will find empty, click on add new, and welcome to uncanny automator. Okay, so okay, just confirm it. Awesome. Now exit the tutorial. Now for this one, for the starter pack, we want that whenever someone will going to purchase a starter pack, so I will go here and first of all I will name this recipe as a starter pack. Now what we want that whenever someone will going to purchase this product starter pack, okay, this product, this starter pack product. So what I will going to do is I will select WooCommerce and I will say a user completes pays and lands on a thank you page for an order. Okay, so I want this. Okay, so I will select this option and I will going to say that pays for which product. So when he just completes, okay, when he completes, that means when he will going to make the payment for, let's say, this starter pack. Remember this starter pack. So I want to do that. Okay, so from here when he pay for which product, for this starter pack. So when a customer will going to complete, that means he will make the payment or complete the order and purchase the starter pack. What we want to do, we want to add the action. We want to give them points. So this is what we have done. When anyone will complete, I can say complete or buy the product, we want to allot the points. Now to allot the points, click on add triggers. Now select migrate, and we want to award a number of points to the user who will going to buy this starter pack. So I will select this option. Now how much points you want to give to that users. Okay, so you can see we want to give 500 points, so I will select here 500. That's it. Click on save button. Awesome. Okay, and if you want to redirect the user, okay, that means when you want the order to get completed, so if you want to redirect the user to the thank you page, you can do that. Okay, so what you guys can do is very simple. Just type your domain, whatever domain is. My domain is this one. Put a slash and just write here thank you page like this. Okay, and just go here and paste the URL. We will going to create one new page, or let's just do one thing. Let's just go to pages, click on all pages. Let's just do this right now. Click on add new page, just name it thank you page. That's it. So when people will complete the order, they will come to this page. Just publish it. That's it. And click on view page. This is the page, thank you page. Just copy the URL, select the URL, copy the URL and paste it here and save it. That's it. So you have done this. Awesome. Make it to live. Okay, now let's add the another one. So you are understanding, right, what we have done. We just said that this is one product starter pack. When anyone will purchase or complete the order, that means he will make the payment for the starter pack. When he completes the starter pack or buy the starter pack, we want to award them 500 points. That's it. Now similarly you have to do with others as well. Same thing, just go here. The another product was the ultra pack. I will just name it ultra pack. WooCommerce. When he completes, now for which order it will completes, for which product, that is ultra pack. Awesome. Now when we want that when someone will buy this ultra pack product, we want them to avoid the points. So migrate, select this option, award the points. How many points we want to give them? 1000 points. So I will just select here 1000. That's it. Save it, select redirect and just do and paste the same link. Save. Simple, right? So this is the automation we are doing. Just make it live. Again click on add new, same process, logged in. That's it. Now just go ahead and for the max pack, so I will first name it. You can of course customize the name of your point system, anything you want to do. Okay, you can select WooCommerce, complete the same process, pays for the complete, save, for which product, max pack, save. We want to give them points, number of points, how much point I want to give, let's say 3000, and you can totally customize it. Okay, how many points you want to give and so on. 3000 points. That's it. Click on the save button, redirect after they will complete. That means after they will buy, where we want to redirect them, we want to redirect them to the thank you page. That's it. Awesome. Make it live, which is very much important. That's it. Now click on all recipes and you can see you have done the automation. That means whenever someone will buy this starter pack, okay, they will going to get the points, and so on we have created for all the products. That's it. Now you can just go to the dashboard. Now guys, how you guys can add some banners. Okay, so banners are basically like this. Now it will especially going to work if you have the Elementor Pro. Remember that if you have purchased the Elementor Pro, then only this will be useful, like this one, this effect you can see. So how you can get this effect? That is possible through advanced ads. Now if you don't have, so for that we need to install this new plugin. So only use that if you have, Elementor. So just search for advanced ads, just wait, and here it is, advanced ad by advanced ads, totally free. Just install it and let's wait for it to get activated. Now I am again repeating, only if you have Elementor Pro, then only this is useful. Now here you can see that it is giving you option to update, so make sure you update it, and for the advanced ads also enable auto updates. That's it. So keep your plugins up to date. By the way, just go to advanced ad, just go to dashboard. Now you can just do one thing, you can just go to ads. From here you can just name it whatever you want, so you can just create your own banners. Like in my case I have this one, join membership one. So how you can do that? So just select the join membership, let's say. By the way, you can also make money if you know, so I will show you a great method. So just go with the image ad, just select the image we provided you in this folder. So just go to this AI one, just go to images, and you will see this one and this image. You can just select these 4 images and you can upload it. Let's say join membership, just click on insert, and here you can provide the affiliate link of our website. So what you can do is that you can just log into our website and just go to our Kuku Courses website. Just go to Kuku Courses website, okay, and you will see the option to make money. So just click on this option, okay. Now click on access affiliate area, and what you can do now is that it's very simple. Now you can do a very simple thing. You can basically just go to our website. Let's say just go to the membership. So suppose you want to promote our membership, this membership. So now what will going to happen is that if you just copy the link like this, just go to your affiliate area, paste the link, click on create custom URL. It will going to do this. Just copy this. Now you can just paste it here. Now what will going to happen is that, like my tools, the banner will going to show here as well. Now the thing is that when you will create the tool, so this banner will show up here, and when someone will going to click on this banner, they will go to this particular page of my website through your affiliate link. And if anyone will going to purchase something from my website, then you will going to earn commission. So we provide 60 to 80% commission. So for affiliate marketing, you can use these banners as well. Of course you can use the banner to maybe promote your own service, but if you don't have anything, so you can just use our image and you are good to go. Just click on the next button, click on save. That's it. and we will going to use this shortcode in future. Okay, right now you do not have to use. Same, you can just do one thing. You can just click on new ad, and let's say now we want to go with library one. Okay, so you can again do this. You can just type here AI library. Let's say image ad. Oops, just go previous, just select the image. Let's join library, and again just do the same thing. You can just go to our library. You can see we have some library of paid prompts, powerful prompts, codes, and AI image generator. You can just create your affiliate link for this page. You can just paste it, click on create custom affiliate link, this one library one. So even if you just open this link, so it will take the customers to the library page, and you can see with your affiliate link. You can see with your affiliate link, and if anyone will going to purchase any of the offer, so you will going to earn commission. So that's a very great thing. So you can utilize our banners for affiliate marketing as well if you don't have anything. That's it. And you can even promote, let's say, your own tool. For example, you can write here AI tool, select the image ad, click on, sorry, just go to previous, select the image, this one access AI tool. This is the banner I created for you. Now you can just simply put the URL of your tool page. So what you can do is that right now we haven't created a tool page, but you can just click on all pages. You can create one new page, and you can just name it as a tool, and you can paste the link of the tool page over here. But let's just do one thing. You can just do one thing, whatever your domain name is. So at the end you can just add tools. Okay, so just put your domain name here and just put here tools. That's it. And let's click on the next page, save it. And all these shortcodes we will going to use in future, but in this way you can create some advanced ads, the banners which you can promote at the right side, but it will only going to work when you will going to have the Elementor Pro. That's it. And after you do this, just go to the dashboard, and we are good to go. Now guys, let's create the necessary pages. Now it's very important to create the pages. Okay, now you might be thinking that what is pages. So wait, let me just close all the tabs. So what is pages? So here in our website you can see all these are the pages: home, courses, tools, library. These are all the pages. So for example, if anyone wants to, let's say if anyone wants to go to the courses, they will go to the courses page. If anyone wants to go to the membership page, they can just go to the membership page from here. So how you can create pages? So you have to create some necessary pages. Click on all pages. By default all these pages are created, and of course you can just move this privacy policy to trash if you want. Okay, click on edit button, by the way, and this is the privacy policy page. If you're interested, you can just publish that. Otherwise you can even move this page to trash. Okay, so to delete any page, you can just delete that. We will going to create by our own refund policy if you have anything. Okay, so you can just let's just click on the trash button. But now we have all the page, but we need to add more pages. So first we will going to click on add new page, and I will just going to name it as a home page. Okay, you can just display the home page. Okay, you can just publish it, simple, easy. Just go to again uh, your dashboard, click on add new page. So basically home page, here we will going to display all the tools. Okay, so that will be our home page, by the way. Okay, and the second thing is that you can see when someone will click on this, I want to buy more points. So for this we have to create another page. So basically from this page people can basically buy. So for that we are creating this page. So just click on add new page, and here, wait, just close it. And here what we can do is that we can just say like AI tool pricing, or just name it as a pricing. Okay, that's it. Just publish it, that's it. Now just go here to dashboard, again click on add new page. Now if you want to add some blog page, so you can do that. Just publish it. Again just go to WordPress dashboard, click on add new page. Now let's set the privacy one. Oops, privacy page. Click on publish, click on done. Okay, just go here, click on add new page, and here you can just cross it. Here you can just name it as a terms and condition, which is kind of an important page. So let me see, AI pricing and blogs, and all the necessary page has been created, including the thank you page as well. Okay, and if you want you can even create one refund, but if you don't want to give the refund, so you can see in the terms that I do not offer refund after the payment has been made. Okay, we will teach you how you can create and customize the pages, but we have for now created all the necessary pages. Now we have to do one small settings. You just have to go to, just follow me. Okay, just go to settings, click on the reading, select the static page, select the home page to the home option, select post page to the blog page. That's it. Click on save changes, and make sure that you have done the permalinks to the post name, which is very much important. Okay, and rest we do not have to do anything. And in the general, make sure anyone can register his tick mark and click on save changes. That's it. Now just go to the dashboard. That's it. Now if you see and visit your website from here, this is how your website is looking, and you can see your home page links are popping up here. Awesome, right? Now let's remove that. Okay, so in this way guys, you can create pages, okay, which you can display on your website. Right now it's not looking great, but at the end of the lecture you will find that very much amazing. Okay, so now guys, let's create the menus. So I will just go to appearance, and okay, so it's not showing up here. That's a very complicated. It should show, by the way. uh, let me see. If we just go ahead to appearance, let's say, mm, just go to themes, and let's click on add new theme, and let's just do one thing. Let's just search for Elementor. Let's just go ahead with the Elementor theme. We just have to use the official Elementor one, which I guess it's not here for now. Okay, or let's just do one thing. Let's just go to the themes. Let's just click on this activate button, this theme, and let me just refresh it. Okay, so that's a strange that we cannot be able to edit our menus. Okay, let's just click on add new theme again and just search here. Okay, sorry, just search for hello elementor. And here is the theme. Let's try to install this theme, by the way. Let's activate this particular theme, and that's it. Just activate it, all good to go. And by the way, guys, theme basically will change the look of your website. Now you will see the look of your website has changed. And the best recommendation which I can give you is to remove all the themes which you are not using. So right now we are using this hello elementor. So what you can do, for example, you are not using these three, you can just simply select this and delete these themes, because it will take some storage and your website will not going to load fast when you will going to have the themes which are not in use. So it's better to delete them, and from here just click on enable auto updates, so that whenever new updates will going to come for this theme, it will automatically get updated to the latest version. Then from the parent just go to the menus here in the menus. Okay, and just write here main menu like this. Select the header, click on create menu, and here guys you can just click on view all and just add home, blogs, and my account and pricing page. That's it. Rest you do not have to do or add anything. Click on add to menu, and just make the pricing to the second position. And in the name of my account you can say like this: sign up, okay, or login, like this. Okay, okay, sign up or login, like this. All done, and just click on save menu. Now if you just go to your site, awesome, so you can see your home, pricing, blogs, and sign up and sign in option is showing up over here. That's it. So that's the menu we have created. And one more thing, just go to plugins. We require one more plugin. Click on add new plugin and just search here WooCommerce autocomplete. WooCommerce autocomplete. Okay, and this is the plugin we have to install, by the way. It is taking little bit amount of time. Let's wait. And here WooCommerce autocomplete orders. So if you don't see it here, so just write here order. Let's search for this plugin. Basically this plugin will help us to auto complete any order after any customer will going to make payment. So that will basically this plugin will help us to do. And okay, I still cannot see that. Let's just do one thing. Let's just search for this in browser, WooCommerce autocomplete. Okay, Okay, autocomplete WooCommerce orders. Okay, so this is the name. Just copy the name, just go here, just paste the name here, autocomplete WooCommerce orders. Let's wait for this plugin, and here it is, autocomplete WooCommerce orders. Click on install now. By code layers. Okay, so let's wait. Click on the activate button. Now enable auto updates, so make sure that all your plugins are enable auto updates except this one, because this is you have downloaded right from the other website. But in the auto WooCommerce orders, click on the settings here, and mode will be all orders, by the way, and click on save changes. That's it, and this is what you have to do, and there's nothing else. Then you can just simply go to the dashboard. That's it. Now if you want to clean, so you can just uh, select these options, remove this one. If you do not want to show this thing, so you can just remove, let's say, the quarterly news, advanced ads, to make your crystal clear. Okay guys, one update I just want to give you. Just go to pages, click on all pages, and from here, instead of these blogs, just click on edit, and instead of blog you can just name it as a tools. Okay, that's it. And the link, make it to the tools as well. That's it, and just save it. Awesome. Just make sure view the page, its tool, just go to dashboard, and in your settings just go to readings, make sure it's tools. Okay, awesome. uh, Click on all pages. Okay, and it's tools, click on edit. Oops, I just want to make it to tools. Okay, update it. That's it. So make this small change, and that's it. Just go to dashboard, and of course just go to your appearance menus, and automatically it is selected to tools only. Okay, great. Okay, now guys, let's build the first tool. Okay, so I just want to give you some idea how it will going to work. So let's first go with the PHP code. Okay, but before that, it's very much important to use the ChatGPT, because we will going to use ChatGPT API. So what you have to do is very easy. You first have to go and search for OpenAI platform. Just go here, OpenAI API overview, something like this. So the time when I'm recording the lecture, this is how the interface is. But in future, the things can go here and there. But I promise, whatever content I'm teaching you, the values, the main knowledge, it will be 100% intact. So you will see something like this API keys, and of course you can just click on create new API key. In your case, you will not be able to see any API key, so just create one new API key, and I will just going to create it for testing purpose. You can just write the name whatever you want. Just click on create secret key. Now my friends, this is a secret key. You can of course create unlimited, and always remember that do not share your API key to anyone, otherwise that will be the problem, right? So just keep it safe anywhere. Okay, and after you just do this, just API key, just save it anywhere you want. Okay, right now let me just save it to this tab. Now what you have to do is that you just have to go to this resource, remember this resource page, and here you will going to see these prompts. So this is the first prompt. You just have to copy till here, like they just copy this. Okay, right click and copy, and just go to ChatGPT, paste it here, and now you just have to, you know, click on shift and enter to separate it. And in the domain name, you just have to enter your domain name. So what is your domain name? You can just go here and just visit your site. This is your domain name. So just just copy that, select, right click, copy it, and just paste it here like this. You can remove this comma. Okay, so if you see it, just remove it. And similarly, you have to enter the API key. So remember the API key you created, just it's here. Just copy this again and just paste it here. Awesome, like this. This is the API key, and just click on the enter button. Okay, that's it. Yes. Now after you do this again, just go to the resources one. Now just copy the prompt 2, right click and copy that, paste it, click on shift and enter, and inside this comma you can see the PHP code. Okay, now what you have to do is basically you can just go ahead and scroll down, and here you can see the PHP code. So this PHP code, you just have to copy this and just paste it here, remove it and paste like this, and click on enter button. Awesome, like this. Okay, so it has answered yes. Now again, just go ahead and copy the third prompt. Here it is, prompt number 3. Just copy this, right click and copy this. Now go here, paste it, again same concept, separate it, and under this paste UI code you just have to scroll down, and here you can see the UI code. Just copy this here and just go here, remove this, paste the code I provided, click on this enter button, and that's it. Awesome. Now you can just you have basically done all the configuration setting. You have created your API key, generated the API key. Now we can start to build the tool. Okay, now let's go ahead with this PHP code. So how you can create the PHP code, because as we have mentioned that to create the AI tool we require PHP code, the engine, the backend. Okay, so just go to ChatGPT and tell, hey, now generate me PHP code for, you know, let's say SEO generator tool, and that's uh, make sure you uh, refer all the above conversation like this, right? Okay, okay, and generate me the PHP code. Now it will just going to generate the PHP code, and awesome, you can see it will just going to create the PHP code for you. Awesome, nothing complicated. Okay, so here you can see it has automatically replaced the API key. So remember, you have told at the top you have put your API key in the conversation. I guess here, this one, this is your API key. So it has automatically put that over here. Okay, so now what you have to do for every tool. Okay, so this SEO generator tool is just an example. So you have generated this PHP code, and same you can tell for other tools as well. Okay, so when we will going to do some practice, so at that time you will understand that. Now this is SEO generator tool is just an example. Now what you have to do is that you just have to go, and here you just have to go to this code snippet, just click on this add snippet and click on this add custom snippet and just name it the name of the tool, that is SEO generator tool. So for that we just have to paste it here, simple. And one very important thing, always select this to PHP because this is a PHP code, right? So we have to select the PHP and make sure you make it active and just copy the code like this, go here and paste it. That's it, simple, nothing complicated. So ChatGPT has done each and everything for you. Just click on the save snippet button, and in this way you guys have created your backend. That's it. Okay, so very simple, easy. For each and every tool you can do that same thing. For example, you can again say and paste this. Okay, and instead of SEO generator, let's say you can say like SEO generate SEO blog title generator, and then it will just going to create the PHP code for you for that, right? Simple, nothing complicated. So for every PHP code, now if you just go to the code snippet, now okay, you can just remove this too. Okay, and this is the SEO generator tool. Make sure its status is enabled. So similarly for new tool, you have to create new PHP backend, the engine. Okay, but this is the first one which we have done. Okay, awesome. Now you can just go to dashboard. Now guys, before we create the UI code, it's kind of important to test whether our backend, the engine, is working or not. So for that we create one new tool. It's very simple and easy, by the way, that is known as Ajax. So that is known as Ajax. So basically it's for testing the engine. So to test the engine we use this Ajax tool. Okay, so let's see whether our engine is working or not. And the best thing is that you do not have to create this every time. You can use this same tool for all other tools. Okay, that's it. So now just go, let's say, to pages, click on all pages. I can click on add new page. I can just name it Ajax code. Okay, just publish it, or you can just name it Ajax testing tool. Just publish it, by the way. That's it. And now just click on edit with Elementor. Okay, so you see this option, edit with Elementor. Just open this, and here you can see we do have the Ajax code as well at the bottom. So this is just for a testing purpose. Okay, uh, okay, so you can just go ahead and okay. Okay, just copy the code and just come here. Okay, wait, let me see whether we do have to change here something like okay, wait, let me just cross check. Okay, nothing. Let's just copy this code and just go here. Okay, this is the place. Now you just have to test it. So how you can do that? So it's very easy, by the way. You can just search for, let's say, HTML. Okay, just drag it, or you can just click on this plus button select the flex box. Let's select the first one, and here you guys can basically go ahead and search for HTML. Okay, so just search for HTML, just drag it and paste the code. So whatever code you have copied, just copy this code, paste it here like this. Awesome. So this is the Ajax testing one. Okay, just publish it and just view the code. That's it. Now what you have to do now is just put your website URL. So remember, your website URL is this one. Just copy that and paste it here. Now what is the Ajax function name? So function name basically means, like, let me just show you. So you can just go ahead to your dashboard, just go here to the dashboard, okay, like this. Remember the code snippet where we have got our PHP code. This was the PHP code. Just click on the edit, and at the top you will see the name of the function, which is this one. So for every tool, the function name will be different. It's just the name of the PHP function. That's it. So just copy that, this one, copy this like this. Just go here, paste the function, click on test Ajax once. Okay, so success is false. Why? Because we do not have the sufficient tool, but the concept is that it's working absolutely fine. So by the way, one more thing is that you can, like, it's saying that we do not have sufficient points to use it. So now how you can give anyone maybe points? So you all know that people can buy and the points will be added, but for some reason if you manually want to give anyone some points, like I myself has to give some points, so how I can do that? So I can just go to all users. This is me myself. I will click on edit. Same you can do with others. So I can just give myself, let's say, 500 points. That's it. Now click on update profile. Now let me just go to the Ajax function again. Let me just refresh, paste your website link, copy that, paste it, go to Ajax function. Remember Ajax functions, just go to code snippet for this tool. This is the Ajax function, okay, for this tool. Okay, so for different tools the Ajax function will be different. Now just go here, paste it, let's test, and topic is required. Okay, so that means the tool is working perfectly. Okay, so there is no problem because the topic is only required. Okay, so you can just uh, basically it's working. Okay, because you can see it's giving you all the things. That means it's working absolutely fine. So awesome. So now what we can do now is that we can start to build the UI. Otherwise, if you think that there should be one topic to add, so you can basically just copy this Ajax function, okay, and you can say to ChatGPT, hey, I want to add input input okay, of topic in below Ajax function. So can you add for me so that I can test whether the PHP code you provided is working or not? Just paste the Ajax code. By the way, not necessary to do this, but you can. Okay, of course, no problem. And it will just going to give you the Ajax code. Okay, so ChatGPT is, by the way, very powerful. It's all about how you can talk to the tool. So AI tools are very powerful. It's all about talk, how you can talk it. Okay. uh, okay, let's do one thing, or what I can do is that this was the prompt, right? So I can just copy this again, let's say till this one. I can paste it here, and the problem right now we are facing is the false. So I can just take this as well, just for a preference, just up, upload this. Okay, this screenshot. So ChatGPT will going to get the idea of what we are trying to do. Now everything will going to look more better. Okay, so ChatGPT will just going to generate text code, and then we can test out our backend. Okay, so of course we will going to do some practice of other tools as well, so you will properly going to get the idea. Okay, so whatever I'm doing right now, you just have to do this. So here you can see, in the Ajax one, first was the put first was to put the website URL here. Okay, second was to put the function name, and third we have to put the topic, because this is what it is asking, topic is required. So we do not have that field, so now ChatGPT has provided us with that one. Okay, so this is the updated one. Just copy this and just go here, sorry, just go here again, click on edit with Elementor, just select this one, just remove each and every one, paste the new one, and here you can see enter the topic one, just publish it. Now let's preview it. Now just put your website URL, which is this one, topic, let's say this one. The function name is the function name you just have to put in the tool, and topic, let's say digital marketing maybe. Let's click on test ajax function. Okay, and you can see the success is showing true. That means our backend is working successfully. Awesome, right? So now we have test and the backend is working fine. If it shows some other error, so we can just share that error to ChatGPT that I'm facing this error. So basically this Ajax function is for testing purpose. Now throughout the time you might have seen that it was telling us the problem. Earlier it was saying us the problem that the point system, that means we do not have sufficient point. So that is the point, that was the problem. So we automatically give ourselves more points. Then in second it was telling us the problem that we do not have the topic input, so we improve and we put the topic one. So basically Ajax function always provides you with some solution, some idea. Okay, so whatever it says, if any error, if it doesn't show the true success true, that means your backend has some problem. So if it shows something like that, just share the screenshot, tell to ChatGPT that I'm testing the Ajax function for the PHP code and it is not working. So in that case, ChatGPT will fix, maybe provide you some new code, or it can even help you to provide new PHP code. Okay, so that's it. But we will going to go ahead with more search tools examples. Okay, by the way, now that's it. And let's remove this. Our Ajax function is working absolutely fine. So that's all about the Ajax code works, and you can always use this tool to test out. Here you can see this is the Ajax testing one. You can always view and test out this tool. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you for here. Okay, now let's just go ahead and create the UI. Now let's just create the UI code. Now just again go to ChatGPT, and it has provided you the PHP code. Remember the PHP code you can see for SEO generator tool. Now I can simply say, hey, for SEO generator tool, write UI code, okay, like this, and click on enter button. Now it will just going to write the UI code for you. Awesome. You can see step by step, nothing complicated. And let's wait for ChatGPT to do these tasks for you. Okay, very simple, nothing complicated. Mm, okay, and you can see that's automatically replace your domain name here. Okay, now that's it. Now just copy this UI code. Now where you have to put this code is to go to post, click on all post. You can of course move this to trash. Let's click on add new post. Now it is SEO generator tool. So you will just going to write SEO generator tool. That's it. Just publish it. Now click on edit with Elementor. Awesome. Now you can see it will show you something like this. Okay, now what you guys can do is that you can just click on this plus button again, just go outside anywhere here, okay, or wherever you want, and just search for HTML like you did before, paste the code. Awesome, you can see, simple, easy, nothing complicated. Publish it, and now view it, and here you can see your SEO generator tool is ready. Now let's put some topic and see whether it's working or not. Digital marketing tool, generate SEO suggestion, and here we go. It has given us the suggestion. You can see targeted keywords. Awesome, right? So this is how it works. So you can see we build one tool inside our WordPress. Now even if you just go, this is your site, refresh it. Now just go here to tools, and here you can see your SEO generator tool is here. People can just come here and they can access this SEO generator tool. That's it. Then click on the home button, and here we will going to display and design our home page, by the way. But this is how it works. Okay, so if you just see sign, you are already login. Awesome, people can log in, they can check the pricing here, they can see all your tools here. That's it. Okay, so hope you guys have got the idea clear, and now we will going to create some other tools so that you can get more idea about how it works. Okay, now guys, let's just go ahead and create the second tool. Okay, so again, as we have mentioned, now whatever tool you want to create, for example, you can see that if you just go to our website, we have the privacy page, but the problem is that we do not have anything here in the privacy page. So let's create one privacy generator tool. Okay, just one example. So now I can say thanks, everything is working, please keep this same pattern for building new tools. Okay, you can just tell ChatGPT. Now you can say, now let's generate PHP code for, let's say, uh, privacy policy generator. Okay, Okay, uh, in this tool user has to put his business name and URL, and on that basis the tool should generate the content. Okay, or let's leave it. Okay, let's make it simple and let ChatGPT create that for us. Okay, now let's just click on enter button. Okay, and here you can see it is now generating the PHP code for us. Okay, awesome. Now here you can see it has automatically included the API key and all. And as we have told you that whenever we have to put the backend or create the backend, so we have to go here to the code snippet. For SEO we have done. For new tool you just have to create the new one, click on add custom snippet. What you have to do first, just go and select PHP, make it active, and the code, just copy the code ChatGPT generated, paste it. Awesome, right? It's done. And now you can see the name of this function is OpenAI generate privacy policy. Just copy this, okay, and save this. Now let's test this whether it's working or not. So just go to pages. Remember this one, this Ajax testing. Just click on view, paste your Ajax function, okay, maybe, and paste your website URL. And topic will be, let's say, our domain, maybe, let's say our domain only. Let's see, the company name is required. Okay, so for that we need to create, one new input. You can again just paste that, but what you can see now is that it's working. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's leave it instead of wasting time here. Now let's the UI. So again, just go here to ChatGPT, say it, okay, like you can say the privacy policy generator. Now we can say like, now create UI for privacy policy generator tool. Awesome. Now it will just going to craft the UI for privacy policy generator. Awesome, right? So as you can see, it's very powerful, very intelligent. Okay, and as we have, just wait for the code to get generated. Awesome, you can see. Mm, let's wait, and you can see it's the UI. Now just copy this, and I have told you to create new UI. Just go to post, click on all posts. For SEO generator tool you created, now just create the new for the privacy policy generator. Awesome. Publish it, simple, easy. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now I have told you, just put the container and just search for HTML, drag it, paste the code ChatGPT has provided. Awesome, like this. Just publish it. Done. Now just view it. Now you have to put the company name. It's Kuku Courses. What is our business URL? So this is how users will interact with your UI. Click on generate privacy policy, and boom, it will just going to generate the privacy policy for us. Okay, so let's wait for the tool to generate. If it's face any error, we can tell that to ChatGPT. Okay, so let's wait by the way for this one. You can see that generated this. Okay, so very normal of course, but you can say, and of course you can always say to ChatGPT that generate some more thing, but you can see it has just generated the normal one, which you can of course use it to your website. Okay, otherwise you can just say in more detail like what should be included when user will going to generate the code, what are the things you that should be included in the privacy policy. You can explain that and ChatGPT will going to do that task for you by the way. Okay, so you can see that's how you have created the second tool. Okay, and if you just refresh your website, just go to tools. Now we have a two tools, privacy policy and SEO generator tool. Awesome. That's it. Great, right? Now our tool is working absolutely fine because we are logging. Okay, but the problem can arise maybe when the users will not log in. Okay, so but in nutshell, you have understood how it works. You just have to tell ChatGPT what tools you want to create. Just tell it, or even you can ask it, hey, what tools we can create with these above methods. We can create with above methods. Okay, and it will just going to name them, and you can just get the idea that what are the tools you can create, like article title generator with the same concept. Now let's say if you want to generate the art for article title generator, now you can say to ChatGPT, hey, generate the PHP code for article title generator, and then in the you will first create the backend from here, and then tell ChatGPT to create the UI for article title generator, and then UI you will going to create from the post. Awesome, right? Nothing complicated. Idea is very simple and easy. Now guys, let's see how your website will going to work in the private windows. Okay, so first thing which you have to do is to just go to, let's say, WooCommerce settings. Under, let's say, site visibility, click on the site visibility and make your website live to everyone. Click on save changes. Okay, and now just copy your website and just open this in the private window, paste it, and you can see this is how it looks. Now people can just go to tools, and in the sign up it will tell them to sign up or login. In the tools, if let's say they try to access any of the tool, let's say if I just write the company name, cuckoo, okay, and the URL, let's say .org, anything. Now if I just click on generate, the error will going to show and tell user you're not logged in. So customers or people has to log in, then only the tool will going to work. Okay, so what you guys can do is that you can just go to post, all post. Let's say in every tool you can just mention this point like uh, kindly log in or register before you use the tool. Okay, like this, and your login is this one. So now just copy the link and put it here. You can just do the same thing for all tools. Sorry, here. So your users will understand, just publish it. Now if you see here, if you again just go to tools, privacy policy, Now users have to log in or register, then only the tool works. So you have just given the notification. Even if they try to generate anything, it will tell them that they are not logged in. But just for a confirmation, you can give like you just have to log in or register, then just put the custom, the user will put their username, email address and so on when they will register. You can see when you will register, you will going to get 10 points for that. Now just go to tools. Now just go to tools, just paste the tool. Let's say Google courses dot, let's say org, maybe. Okay, and let's say cuckoo anything. Now you can see it will going to work. Okay, it's all about uh, it's all about the user should log in. Okay, so now you can see it has generated the content. Now it has basically generated the good content, so you can just copy this. Okay, and use it. Okay, and now if you will maybe go to home page, you will see -5 points deducted. Okay, so keep this thing in mind, that the tool will only going to work when the user will log into your site. So whenever you create new tools, always just give the I can say instruction to log in or register, otherwise the tool will not going to work. Okay, that is very much important, so keep that thing in mind. And if you will see now the user, all users, now this user basically has registered new user with the dummy one, and the point this person has is the 6. If you want to give more point to the user, and of course if he will going to purchase from your website, the points will increase. But in case if you manually want to increase the point for some users, you can just do that from here. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so make sure that you keep this thing in mind, that in every tool just put this type of notification, then you guys are good to go. So similarly you guys can create as many as tool using ChatGPT. Tell it to first create the PHP code and put that code under here. Okay, and after that, okay, sorry, we haven't named it. So it was privacy policy generator. Okay, which is very important. Make sure you select to PHP only, make it to active. Okay, that's it. Now for different tools, create the same again, just create new tool, put the PHP code here. And for the user, I can say for UI, use this all post option, and then you guys are basically good to go. Now that's it. So in this way you can see that we have taught you a new thing, which is also very much important for you to understand. Okay.